Good morning. I had a rough night, but I'm just gonna talk. So I ended up having to move my chair 3 times, waking up in all type of pain. They doing the exact same thing, attacking my private area, sending something up in my belly, all the way up to my throat, all the way up to my head, my spine vibrating. Now it's getting where my stomach is beginning to vibrate again, and I think I know why, even though they claim that it's not true. Anyway, um, the third time I woke up, I realized I could hear a motor. So I got up and I went to the kitchen, get something to drink. Because I be so dehydrated. These people just dehydrate me so bad. Like something in my mouth. But anyway, the further I went in the kitchen, the louder that motor sound got. I went on into the laundry room and it was the food truck. And it feel like some kind of wave or something is coming from that truck, from the sound of it. Why he cut it on to make that sound, but it's not just a sound. You can feel it. You can feel the sound. And I did make, but I did it on my phone. I made some videos on my phone because it was attacking my heart, and I just wanted to make a record. I'm trying to make um, so I guess you should call it a software record. Since I stopped writing it down. I used to write everything down, but I stopped doing that. I don't even know where I put the written stuff in. I'm quite sure I still got it. Piece of hair. The hair get my mouth. But anyway, um, I try to do it on video, and sometimes my camera don't be on because let's not cut my computer off because it be on so much. And so I just got my phone and recorded myself in my phone, but I can't get off my phone because the video be too long for me to send to my computer. And so I could feel something not feeling right inside my ear. And so I started doing my ears like that. And it felt like dirt was in both of my ears. And it's coming from was the stuff they sending in my body. So I don't know what they putting inside. And it's whatever it is causing me to gain this weight. So this morning I got up. I guess it was something like 7. And the last time I got up, it was something like 7. And I went to my bedroom. I had already opened the curtains over there in the kitchen because I got plants on the table. So I went and opened those curtains. Then I went to my bedroom. I opened the curtains in my bedroom. And when I opened the curtain, I could see people down at the end of the street. And they was in like a truck like thing. And they had a pipe. One guy had on the neon yellow. And so I guess when they recognized that I was at the window, they put the pipe in the truck, and they got in the truck, and the guy that be next door, he backed up and he left, and they left. But I videoed it as much as I could, right? And I'm gonna show it right now. What I'm doing is letting my phone charge, I learned how to work my system, my camera system, somewhat. I still got more to learn. The whole time I was sitting at my security camera system, my body was burning like crazy. I mean, I was really burning, but I was determined. I'm going to take, I'm going to video the people off of my system, because I couldn't record them all the way down to the end of the street. On my system, it did record them, and so I don't know how much, because I haven't even looked at it yet. I don't know how much you can see, but it was two people, and it was from that wall, but it would go kept going behind that wall by that man house that with the red truck, and back to the side where the girl stayed, or that girl stayed over there beside us. But this man had came here. Um, I didn't get a chance to video him. I don't know which day it was, but I need to go back in there. But they something is making it burn me in my bedroom. I mean, I was burning like crazy. My feet, my body, everything was just burning me. Just sitting in my bedroom, and but I'm gonna go back in there. The thing that's going on, I don't want to. Um, you don't want to believe certain things, but it's true. It be true, whether you want to believe it or not. So you best to believe that there's certain people against you that you don't want to believe. And but I got to figure out. I don't know how we're gonna do this. I just don't know. But there's a man. I got to find his name. This young lady sent it to me, and he's telling how to go about um, going to court, how to fill out the form. But you can go online and do. You can go online and do it. And I did write it down. It's about the federal. There's a paper online that you can fill out. Okay, he said that they go to your local federal district court. That's what the paper. You go to the paper, whatever state that you're in. You go to your government and uh, fill out your local federal district court and go to the complaint section and fill out the form there. And he was saying that how they using federal tax dollars to do this program. He talks so fast sometimes. I think he's from Mississippi. But he talk like he know what he's talking about. So that's what I'm going to do. I have some more stuff down, but I didn't spell it all the way out, so now I don't even know what it's saying. I was just abbreviating. I shouldn't be abbreviating that because I don't know what I got wrote down here. But anyway, what I was going to say is that he was saying there's not a lawyer, there's not a judge, there's not a doctor that don't know about gang stalking. And that's why we having problems with the doctors, having problems with the lawyers, having problems with the judges, having problems with everybody, even family. We have a problem with everybody. And you know, like I had said one time before, that those things up there in that sky, I think they were doing something to us down here. So those who are not being gang stalked, I think they are under mind control to keep them from believing in us and keep them from seeing what we, you know, just pretending that they don't see nothing. But I think that's the mind control that they're up under, because I know those things used to attack me. I was sleeping in a bathtub with a mirror on top of me because they was shooting at me and was hitting me from up there. That's why I know these not just no. People keep saying they drones. These are not drones. They too far up to be drones. Because I seen them go up. I will get up and watch them go back up. I have watched them come back down. They was coming down at a certain time when I guess they started doing it at different times. I noticed they started doing it at different times. Because at first they was coming down around about 7:30. Then they started doing it at different times. Because I actually was videoing them. And I videoed them going back up. And they go straight up in the sky until you couldn't see them no more. I don't think drones can go up like that. I seen them come down and they get to a certain spot and then they start moving outwardly. One night I went out there and they started shooting at me and ran me back in the house. And even after I got in the house, they were still shooting. I could hear it hitting the walls. And my legs started burning. And I looked down at my legs. I had little white spots all on my legs. And I took pictures of it. Like I said, when I be talking about stuff, I have proof of what I'm talking about. And I got to find somebody who can take my hard drive out of my other computer and put it on a UPS drive or something, because they'll type my computer so bad until it just stopped working. But the hard drive is still in there. But I don't know who I can trust, because a lot of my stuff was deleted off of my computer. A lot of proof that the man behind me that was in that brown house, Smith, was shooting me, because you could see it. You actually could see the top of his head. You could see him when he would come out the house. And then when he get on the ground, you could see the top of his head. He would go to the back of his house in the right hand corner. And then you would see little white balls or silver balls, whatever color that was, coming across the fence like a machine gun. There was a lot of it. Every single time I would go in that backyard, my cameras would catch him coming out his house, going in his backyard, and go all the way up in that corner, and you would see them balls coming out. Even if I just took the trash out, you'll see him running out the house. I mean, he would be running, and somebody deleted that off of my computer. The guy I used to date, I had a lot of videos of him. Because when I started getting suspicious about him, I started putting a camera right there in the living room. That got deleted off. The car he used to drive, it got deleted off. A lot of stuff that I had proof of got deleted off of my computer. I still got some though. I still got proof of that man coming out his house. But I had a lot. I mean, every single time I go in that backyard, he would come out his backyard and you could actually see it. You know, I try to make sure I had proof, because it's hard to get people to believe you. So as long as I got proof, I don't care whether they believe me or not. They want to be stupid and let the government just do us any kind of way, because it's gonna come back on them. It's coming back on them, and they think it's not. But the devil tell lies, and those who work for him tell lies too. I don't know what they are promising these people, if they threatening these people. I don't know. But I'm hearing a lot of targeted individuals talking about how their family is involved in their gang stalking. And it's really sad when your own family is involved in your gang stalking. That they sitting back watching these people destroy your life. So they should know they're coming after them too. Because they know too much. But I'm going to go and see if I can, how much is my camera? I see something. I'm not over no light. There's something right here. I hit it right where I wanted to. As soon as I touched it, it moved. It cut back on and moved. Okay. This is the truck. This is the truck that these people was in. When I went to open up my curtains, when I first opened up the curtain, I saw the guy that's next door backing up. Then I saw two people. One had on the neon yellow top, and another person. This is the truck. They had some type of long pipe looking thing. He got on the neon yellow, and so I went onto my system because I said, "Wow, I didn't even get no proof that they was what they were doing down at the end down there." Because as soon as I got my phone and came back, they was stopping doing what they were doing. I guess they didn't want to get caught. So I had to sit there and try to figure out how to work my system where I can get the cameras, what was video on the cameras, because I'm not used to it yet. I just realized how to get back in it. But I don't know how well that you can see them down there. But they go from one side to the other side. I could see it on my system, but I was trying to record it off of my system because I don't know how I can get it off my system. Because they don't, it's just here different than the other system. Because the other system, all my videos will go onto the link, but this one is different. It's not like that. I'm trying to wait and see if when I see they move it, I may have to go back and redo it again. But it's something at my close to my my bedroom is burning me when I'm sitting there. Because I mean, I really was burning like crazy. But I said, I'm determined. I got to show that these people was down at what they were doing down at the end of this road, because they went down there one time before and were digging, and everything in here just started backing up. The commode was backing up, the tub was backing up, the seats were, everything was backing up. It was running over. And I did video what they were doing that day. I don't know if it's probably still not on my cameras, because it'll get so full and then it'll override it. So, but that's why I try to get stuff on my phone. It, I went back too far. You see them walking, the trees in the way, but still you can see movement back there. You see there's somebody back there walking. It's those two men. So those people that live in those last houses down there know what they're doing. Because the guy said that the girl next door want him to put down some pipes, and he come to get our permission. But he don't need our permission when it's way down at the end of the street. He coming through our yard. And that's what I told my daughter. I said, no, he thinking he gonna come here and tag us, or download our information. Well, he might have downloaded her information. She ain't download mine because I didn't answer the door. I don't be answering the door for people. I don't care who they are, what they want. And AOL got it where I can't send out video emails, but because I used to send. That's how we get them on my phone. I mean, on my computer, because I would email it to myself, and then I would download it to my computer. But now they got it where I can't even hardly say hello and video and send it to my computer. They saying it's too large. When I used to send a lot of stuff from my phone, send it to my email, and then download it to my computer. And like I said, AOL got me on a blackball list, and uh, the video that the security camera I used to have, when it was video, they were supposed to send it to my email, and they stopped sending it to my email. Even if I was in communication with another person who was being gangster, they would send it to my trash, or to no, to the spam. And they were doing her the same way. Like I said, people saying that, trying to say that we being gang stalked because we are in sin, that we low class, and that's a lie from the pit of hell. Whoever will say that, whatever a targeted individual will say that, That's a lie from the pit of hell. You think that lower yourself? Because if that's the case, everybody don't, most of everybody think that many billionaires and trillionaires and millionaires. There's a lot, but they more of us than is them. So they have all of us being targeted, which everybody is being targeted. They just don't know it. They just don't know it. One way or another, even the gang stalkers are being targeted because they're going to start, like I said before, they're going to turn them against one another because they're not going to let these people live. They know too much. They can testify against them, and they can tell who all is a part of this gang stalker. They're not going to let these people live. I've seen a gang stalker targeting other gangsters. I've seen it. I actually got it on video. These people been planning this for many years. More than 10, more than 20 years. They've been planning this a long time. That's why they got so many people in place. But they actually don't think they're the God. That's the problem. They don't think that God is going to do anything. They think they probably don't even care about God, or either think God is real because you got these preachers that's a part of this gang stalking. Pastors and apostles and prophets. And supposed to be prophets, but they false prophets. False prophets. False apostles. False evangelists. False pastors. Up there with a false light. They sold the church to the devil. And if you got a pastor that's telling you to take that fix, you need to get out from under that pastor because he sold you out. You got some of them saying that they took it. They telling lies. And if they did take it, you under a pastor with a false light because God will tell you don't take it. God himself is going to tell you because there's something in that fix that's going to mess you up. And I'm talking about spiritually mess you up. Spiritually going to mess you up. People could be in church all their life and not going to make it to heaven because they take that fix, and that fix is changing your DNA and your genome, turning you to transhuman. So I'm not going to deal with these fake people, fake preachers. So I just wanted to make this video because all night long, I was under attack, and they put me right back to sleep. I wake up still in pain, still vibrating, still burning. And they trying to keep me filled up with whatever this stuff they're sending. Cause something I did cut me off from them people back there. Cause I heard the guy say she being cut off. So I don't know what I did. I don't know what it was I did, but I'm gonna keep trying to do what I'm doing. I got me some more stuff to keep my bowels to clean me out, and so I'm gonna keep doing that. But why they putting those pipes down there at the end of this street? But this girl told me, and I can't remember who it was that told me that. She said that they put stuff in the enter their street and stopped up their uh, system. That they can't flush the commode. Everything is stopped up, and when they call for somebody to come, they was still doing stuff. They come in your house to do stuff to set. I know that guy that came to fix on the washing machine. He put a something in our bathroom right in front of the commode, and I saw it. I was sitting on the commode. I guess they saw me getting on the commode, and I looked right at it, and I said, "What is that?" But whatever it was sticky. It was a little round ball, and I took it. I just threw it in the commode, but I should have kept it. I didn't even think that it could. It could have been a camera until after I threw it in there. And then it dawned on me that could have been a camera. I should have kept it. But these people, you have to be really careful. And she said they were sending roaches, and there be a lot of stuff out there flying. And so those are probably the roaches that she was saying that they send. And where they couldn't flush the commode, she said they had to use those 5-gallon buckets. But ours wouldn't. You couldn't even use the 5-gallon buckets because it still wouldn't go down. They had it where even if you use the buckets, it wouldn't flush. Everything was just backing up, just backing up. And I put down, I put lye in there. That lye wouldn't even break it up. So what they put doing to the system, I don't know. But it's the city workers that's doing it. It's the city workers. And they just putting it out there, out in the street because they was down at the end of this road, at the very end of this road. Because this is a dead end. And that's where they were down there. And I'm the only one that see anything. No, I can't understand why nobody else ain't seeing nothing. Just me. The one that nobody believes. The one that they think is paranoid schizophrenia. I'm the only one that sees anything. And they should be glad of us. Our family should be glad of us because we like the whistleblowers. We like the Trump, like the prophets. The watchman on the wall. Because we seeing what's going on. They the one that's blind. And they're going to be devastated. Because when all hell break loose on this earth, we're going to be the only one that's know that it's coming. And our family going to be up the creek because they don't want to believe nothing that we say. And they're not going to be able to handle what's coming. We already going through it. We just the testers. They testing it on us. But it's going to get worse. They're going to be burning us. People going to be killing themselves. Commit suicide because they can't take it. It's going to just come on them all at once. But see, it's been gradually coming on us. And they've been gradually testing us. But when it come down on them, it's going to come all at once. All at once. It's going to come down. And they're not going to be able to handle what's coming. Like the days of Noah. Like the days of, the Bible says it's going to be like the days of Noah. They were giants on the earth during the days of Noah. You had half human and half animal on the days of Noah. Or during the days of Noah. All type of evil during the days of Noah. Now this is the Bible. This is what the Bible says. And these people trying to take it back to the days of Noah. Because that was some of the most evil time. That was so evil that God destroyed it. Because there were other people. Transhumanism. Same thing gonna happen now. Transhumanism. That's why they got that fake fix. That's why they're creating these B's, these 19s, and whatever else that they come up with, so that you don't want to die. But you're going to die. You're going to die. So you're going to be on God's side or you're going to be on the devil's side. That's the thing. You got to make a choice. Whose side are you on? God or the devil? And you're going to believe the lie that these devils are saying? And you're going to believe the lie. Just because a doctor said this and a doctor said that and a doctor said they had this and a doctor said they had that. They liars. Or they part of this stuff. It's pure liars. And y'all have to forgive me for getting loud, because I just get, I just get excited and I get angry because I'm seeing what these people are doing, how evil they are. Because they got money, they ought to be thankful to God that God gave them the mind to be able to create the wealth that they created. But the thing that they don't think about is God can take them out. God hold the keys to life and death. He hold the key. And as well as he allow you to live, he can make you die and send you to hell, because he the only one that can destroy your soul and your body and send you to hell. But these Bill Gates and Dr. Fauci and all these rich people, they think they are God. They think they God. You just human with some money. But you can fall dead. You can just fall dead without anything happening to you. You ain't even got to be sick. God can make that, can speak. Heart stop speaking. Heart stop ticking or whatever. Just like he said, let there be light. And they were light. He could say heart stop pumping blood. Brain stop working. And it could stop. He still hold that power. He the one that holds the key to life and death. And humans do die. If the people are human. Because God allowed me to go in an open vision. And I saw reptilian people. And I do believe that's why they need all this frequency and stuff, because these people are reptilians. They done killed the real people and took their place. So they need this frequency, what they got going on, to keep them looking human. But when the time comes, they're gonna show their real self. Because I know who I've seen people on TV and their eyes change. I seen Dr. Oz eyes change, and I seen Maury eyes change, and I seen some man that was on the commercial, his eyes changed, and one of the women from Atlanta Housewives, I seen her eyes change. And they probably other people, just like the Clinton lady, Hillary Clinton, how she be acting, she'll get to acting crazy. Some of the movie stars, the singers, they go through a crazy stage because that's not them. Something done killed the real person and took their place. And that's why they be acting, everybody thinking these people under mental illness and all this. No, they ain't them. People are being murdered. And if either I read or saw a video that Obama is not Obama. So many people are dead. That's why they making me doing all this stuff that they doing. That's why they doing all this stuff that they doing. Because it's not the real person. And this is what I believe. Because I know what I've seen. I've seen people's eyes go to a slit. They got snake eyes. And then when they know, and they know, and they right on camp, they know that their eyes is changing, because you'll see them start blinking. They just start blinking the eyes. And the cameraman will put the camera right on their eyes too. And I just bust out laughing. I said, "Dog, the cameraman is trying to tell the people this is not more." I seen Maury I changed. I watched Maury, but I quit. I haven't been watching Dr. Oz lately. That's your two shows that Steve Wilkos. Now that's my show. I love to watch Steve Wilkos. But Murray, I don't really care that much for Murray, but I watch it. Them the only two shows. Now I don't watch the what's the name? The other nut, all that crazy mess going on there. Sometimes I catch myself with it on that channel. Why is I'm sitting here with this on this channel? Tyler, I can't even, what's the show name? Um, I can't even think of it now. Would it be doing all that fighting and carrying on? When I saw this boy having sex with his grandmama, I was through. I said, "Oh no, I'm not getting ready to watch no more of this crazy mess here." You, a grandma having sex with a grandson? That's too much. That took me too far, way out there somewhere, from another planet with the grandma, an old woman having sex with her grandson. What kind of crap is that? No, they took me too far. I couldn't watch that. I couldn't think of that. I cannot get that name to come up in my head. It's not Marvin. Darling, it's wanting to come, but I ain't gonna worry about it. But when I started seeing stuff like that and the daddy having sex with his daughter, and they they had just found out that each other was father and daughter, and then they get in a relationship. What kind of mess is that? I don't care if I don't ain't never seen my daddy. See him one day, I don't want to have sex with him. That's some crazy mess. I don't want to see no stuff. I don't even want to see it. And that's when I quit. I just quit watching. It's been some years ago. I don't even want the TV on that channel when it's on. That's what I was saying. Sometimes I catch myself where I don't change the channel. I start doing something. I'll be saying, why I got the TV on this channel? Because I don't watch that mess. And just like that time I went to the dentist, that dentist that took 4 hours to pull one tooth, he gonna tell them to put it on that station. I said I don't watch that. And he gonna tell them to put it on there anyway. You can put it on there, but I'm not watching it. That's y'all TV. That's in y'all atmosphere. It ain't in my atmosphere because I don't look at it. So how you figure what of all the channels on TV that you'll put it on that channel and say put it on there? No, you must watch it. That's your type of TV, mine. I reckon I don't talk enough. But like I was saying, our presidents, they know what's going on. Because I heard Obama say that we are in a quiet war. I saw a video with him saying it. Bush is the one that started this community watch. And if you see some strange stuff going on, to report it. But they had stopped it. And then they took it underground. Because they figured out this is a way to make some money and pay people. So they had took this underground. So people that saying that it's legal. I mean, I heard people that TIs say this. That it's legal for them to do what they do. Why is it underground then if it's legal? Why is it underground? Because they said to stop this thing. I think back in I read it, I can't remember if it was in the 70s or the 80s. They were supposed to stop this. And they took it underground and made it where they could talk to us. But I believe Bush still know that it's going on. I know Obama, if Obama knows, Bush knows. And Clinton. Trump probably know too. Because I saw a video where this lady was talking, she was telling all the stuff that the Democrats was doing. But at the very end of that video, it sounded like she was saying that it's Trump who's supposed to bring in the one world order. So we can't trust the Republicans, not the Democrats, because they all devils. All of them. They all know what's going on. It's just a game that they're playing. And we going to the polls to vote is just a game too. A waste of time because they already know who they're going to make the president. They already know. They're not even running nothing. There's another government that's running everything. It's telling them what to do. And they the one that's running everything. So whatever they decide, that's what's gonna happen. Our presidents ain't running nothing. They ain't running not one thing. We not even voting them in. That's why they say that they can steal the votes. Ain't nobody got to steal nothing. They already decided who's gonna be the president. And that's who's gonna be the president. The one that the people from the very top, that's over the Illuminati. We don't even know who's over there because I don't think the Illuminati is the top people. I think they still people over them or creatures over them. So I'm gonna make this short. Well, I can't make it short because I done made it long. But anyway, we have one of these days. I'm just gonna break down. Um, I'm just gonna break down game stocking. All the organizations that are involved in game stocking. All the different types of organizations that come from MK Ultra mind control. And there's a lot of them. There's a lot of mind control programs. I think I did one before. I think I did. Well, I'm going to cut this off.